Welcome to the Untitled Podcast. I'm one half your host, Stonewall Craft, alongside my boy Lorenzo Rocho. What up?
Off the cuff, baby. Let's hit it.
And this is like the third time we've tried to do this, so my internet went out last time. We were like 13 minutes deep. So
Hey, they
I
don't need
don't
to know that.
know. You're right, but the transparency here on the Untitled Pod. And today we have our boy Peyton Manring as a guest. What up, Peyton?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, bro. So, do you want to go into the spiel about yourself? Because they're not going to hear that, so you might as well do it again.
That's fine. Yeah. What do I just need to tell what
Yeah, your job.
Anything,
what
bro.
do you do
What have you
day
been
to
up
day?
to? Yeah. What do you do? What have you been up to? Who is Peyton Michelle Manring?
Well, I won't get into the spiel like I did last unsuccessful run of this, but
What do you mean? This is take one. Come on, dude.
I work at a car dealership in Indianapolis.
Andy
been there
Moore?
for don't disrespect me like that, or I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be quiet the rest. No, I'm just kidding.
Man, shut up.
Do not work at Andy Moore. I work at Ray Skillman West Side Auto Mall. I'm a salesman there for about 11 months now.
Wow.
Yeah, live in Indianapolis. Been enjoying it. Yeah, just living life.
What's Indy like? What's it like living there?
Definitely a big change. There's not I don't have to wait like 20 minutes behind a horse and buggy.
Yeah, people that
I
don't
hate
know,
that, dude. I literally hate
we
that.
all went to high school together, so we know he knows the struggle of Napanee.
I do. Unfortunately, I should say, I do not have to deal with that anymore. But I have to deal with Indianapolis traffic, commuting to work, of course, which I don't live far from my work. But
How long does it take you
it's
to
good.
get to work?
It's like 10 minutes, not too far for me.
Dope.
It used to be what, like 45 at your old
Yeah, I lived in
place
the
or
upper.
something?
Yeah, so I work on the west side of Indy near Speedway. I used to live up in Noblesville, which is like the north.
Northeast.
Yep. I lived right across from the Ruoff Center. And that was about a 45-minute haul every day.
Tough, dude.
Very
Tough.
That's a big break, bro. That's a big break. 35
Oh, yeah.
minutes.
Saving a lot on gas.
So what time do you have to get up in the morning to go? Like 7 because you'd have to shower and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of already like an early bird. Like my body was already set. Like I'm not a morning person, but I guess I'm like,
You just get up in the morning?
yeah, like
I'm like that sometimes.
I just kind of get up. But yeah, I mean, I kind of, get up at like 7 o'clock usually. Just get up, shower. If I wanted to make breakfast or get to work early, I could. So yeah, it just depends on the
Get
day.
up at the trap house at 7 in the morning. I love it.
Always, bro. Always.
Roach, have you been to his house yet?
I haven't. I need
It's
to.
the trap, bro.
It really is.
Bro, it's
Need to have the
you can
boys
tell-
over.
You can tell 4 dudes live there.
Oh, 100%. Smells like testosterone and
Is
alcohol.
there 4 or is there 3?
There's 4 now.
Yeah, we tacked one
Dang.
on. We grabbed one from the streets,
Dang.
like rent. So yeah.
Fudge it.
Oh yeah.
So, are you renting? Are you guys all renting that house? Like you're all on the lease?
Yeah, so I'm the head honcho of it all. So the lease is technically under my name as I'm the primary. But
Do you make
yeah.
money off them? Like this is Christian paying too much?
Well, so how it works is I pay the rent and they just send me the
Give you
money
money.
of what their share is. Yeah, and I pay for the internet and they send me the share. I pay for the bills, they send me their share. So
Big
That's the way.
roller.
That's what you want.
oh, dude,
You're going to be in control.
It's kind of like America's Got Talent. I could just chop someone out. They're gone. I've been considering Caleb.
No,
Man.
Gabe.
He's hitting
Hey,
the block,
boy,
bro.
What does he do?
Well,
No.
I just don't like him. No, I'm just kidding, bro.
Soft-spoken
As a
Caleb,
wise
bro.
man once said,
Yeah, the guy that
"Great power
keeps
comes
himself
great
the most.
responsibility."
That what?
I said, as a wise man once said, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yikes. Yikes. All right. So we talked about the MLB a little bit before. Actually, Roach, you got any stories or anything you want to tell on the intro part?
You know, just quick little update. We're just chilling. We got about 3 weeks left before I move into my new apartment. I'm excited about that. With my brother, got it finalized today.
His
Officially
actual
on the
brother.
lease
His
together.
actual brother, not me.
My actual brother. My biological brother.
That has been on the pod.
A friend of the pod. But yeah, that's cool. That's exciting.
FOP,
Ready for that.
FOP.
And I just want to put a little PSA out there about car aux cords.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So this is a hot topic. I'd say across the globe. Globally, this is a hot topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Today, I'm driving home from work. And if anybody out there listening knows another friend of the pod, Schmill, Taylor Miller,
The whole
knows how
schmeal.
he can be with his with the aux in his car. End all be all. No song requests.
He takes
Change
song
the song.
requests. He takes song
Change the
requests.
song. Change the song. He cuts your throat off.
It's
You know how
dictatorship
you guys
in
know
the
how
car.
he is.
It's
So
a
I'm driving home
dictatorship.
today. About 5 minutes from dropping him off. And a song comes on. And he doesn't like it, so he goes on, starts looking through some of the recently played songs on the touch screen there. And I know he's about to change the song, so I call him out a little bit. I'm like, hey, Shmo, you see how I'm not getting upset right now? That's how it should be. There's no reason to get upset when someone's trying
Learn
to change
from
a
my
song.
example.
He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, you're gonna change the song right now, and he's like, oh, I only get mad when you try to dust off my touch screen, blah blah blah. I was like, dude, if I was changing the song in your car, I know you'd have a hiss fit. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of stops in his tracks and then sits back and lets the song play out. And I was like,
Caught him with his hand in the cookie jar. Caught him, bro. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I guess I don't have like a thing in my car where anyone can just like skip.
Look a little fun there.
What? You like cut out for me. What'd you say? Hello?
Oh
Not again.
man.
No,
Let's hope we can
I can hear Peter.
That's all.
Yeah, I can hear. Oh wait,
Okay. What?
this is unfortunate.
Can you not hear
Do I need-
Roach?
No, I cannot. No,
Oh,
we'll finish.
Difficulties, bro.
There he is.
It's Roach's time, not me.
I
Thank
hate
God.
technical difficulties. We need to stop using Discord.
We need a producer, bro. We might have to move to TeamSpeak. What do you think? TeamSpeak for next pod, Roach? Try it out. He's gone.
I don't know where I cut off. Where was I at?
TeamSpeak.
I don't even know, bro. Did you hear me talk about TeamSpeak? Can he even hear me?
Sounds unprofessional.
Yeah.
I like it.
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, we're good then. Let's go. Let's move on.
Jeez.
I think it goes without saying. You know what we should do? I jumbled this with Stonewall a little bit. I'm not trying to like take over your podcast, bro, but I got a camera. Maybe set up a little video. You know what I'm saying,
Bro? So I think my dining room would be a dope like pod, or like we could set up I'm in an office right now. Set up a little table, bro. Get a little camera going.
I like it.
Come on. Too bad.
Come on.
Too bad
Or we
your
could do it.
schedule is weird.
Yeah, I work some like really weird hours. So,
What? Okay, what are your hours? Because you
So-
couldn't do this pod till like later, right? What time do you get
Yeah.
home? Like 8?
well, so it depends every day. That's the thing. So, our store hours, standard posted store hours, are 9 to 7 in
Mhm.
sales. So I'm supposed to be out at 7, but some people think that buying a car takes 30 minutes, so they'll show up at 6:30, thinking they'll be out at 7. It doesn't work like that. Buying a car, just to save anybody who is in the process of purchasing a vehicle, I'm gonna give you 2 pieces of advice. 1, bring proper documentation. Nothing's worse than me having to track down documentation. It sucks. It's not fun. It's not fun for you. Don't want to hear from me. Salesmen suck. Just trust me. Number 2, give yourself some time. It takes some time, honestly, to purchase a vehicle. So, if you're looking to want to get out by 7, show up at like 4. Takes a little bit of time.
3 hours. It takes 3 hours.
Depends on how difficult you want to be. I mean, if you really want to press on price, yeah.
What was the longest you've been in like one sale, like with one like group?
I spent 10 hours on one lady. Yep.
I'll be like, lady, you gotta hit the road. I know. Here's Andy Moore's number.
You want to hear the worst part, bro?
No.
We got to the end. She stormed out on us, cussed us out.
You didn't even seal the deal.
Nah, bro. I went home.
You hate to see it, bro.
Oh, dude, I went home.
He was
and
depressed, bro.
I wasn't depressed. I just drank a lot of alcohol. Got super.
I mean, it sounds like depression to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's depression.
I was just me forgetting my day. I ain't depression. It's just me forgetting my day. But yeah, I spent 10 hours with a lady. Super nice. Then she just like hated us after.
What happened? Like,
I mean, confidentiality. Of course, I can't say like too much. I can't say her name, but let's say her name is Roberta. I don't know. That's some weird name. Olga, bro. Let's go with Olga.
Olga. Oh
man, we had Olga.
That's a classic.
Man, we had Olga come in, bro, and she, we deal with all kinds of, credit situations, and we were just trying to find an approval for her, and she was just sticking for the long haul, bro. Like she was in, like she was locked in, bro. She was getting a car that day, and I was like, man, I don't care how long I gotta stay with her. We drove to the BMV.
Wait.
Wait.
Okay.
Sidebar. We had to get her a license, bro. She tried to buy a car without getting a license.
What?
Well, we could do that. That's the thing. It's just not practical, of course. So I spent, 2 hours. It was almost 3 sitting in the BMV watching.
You got this lady a driver's license?
Oh, dude, I went the long haul, bro.
Did she have to take a driving test?
Yeah, bro.
So
Bro, did you?
right now.
She almost failed that too. It was crazy, bro. I just sat.
You were with her.
Even if you're.
Oh yeah, bro.
You need like a learner's permit for a while or something.
Nah, it was expired, so she had to like retake the test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I sat in the parking lot, watched The Office for like 2 hours.
I'm like, did this chick really not have a license?
You went with her and stayed with her at the BMV.
I was devoted, bro. I was.
And then she wants to cuss you out. I'm lost.
Well, okay. Let me explain.
Keep telling the story, bro. We're at the BMV.
Yeah, it's a little juicy in this. So we're moving along, and we're getting the approval and everything, and the process of running credit. It's a very shaky subject. A lot of questions are come about. A lot of people are like, "Did I get approved?" I just look at them and say, "I don't know." In reality, I don't know. It's something that's not like my job. I don't care. As long as like
you have a guy that does that, right? Like there, like
we have a finance man. So we have like a finance team, and they do a really good job. I like getting approvals. So like when my boss says, go show her this car, that's my cue. We got an approval. Let's go. We're rolling.
That's
showtime, baby. Oh, dude, that's lights out, spotlight on you, starting 5, coming out, bro. That's what it feels like. You're just like, you're pumped. You are like LeBron James playing an intramural basketball team, bro. You're about to smoke them, man. About to smoke them. And you show
like
them the
Dame
car.
Lillard pulling up from the logo in the playoffs. Come on.
Literally against Paul George. But that's yeah.
That's a bad shot, let's be honest.
Okay, let's not get into that. But nah, bro. So like, we show them the car, and she just like, I don't like the car. I'm like, what? Like, of course you're not gonna like the car, man. Like your credit score is like a 400.
Oh my god.
Like, not really. I don't know what her credit score is. I don't know that information. But like, she had bad credit, so like, it's a tough conversation having to look at someone and be like, you're not in a buying situation. You're in a situation where we're gonna help you. And she's like, well, I don't like it. So we're like, great, this sucks. So back to square one, trying to find another car. Spend another like hour just sitting there, and she's getting irritated, bro. She's like, "How long is it gonna take? I'll just head home." I'm like, "No, no, no. Like, it won't take that long." No, I knew it was gonna take that long because it was a struggle. I knew you gotta latch onto them like underwear, bro. You don't want them to go home because guess what? They're gonna be at Andy Moore buying some like piece of crap Nissan. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. Nissans are decent cars, but it's just you don't want to lose the business. No, you know, it's like that's not what you want to do. It's like you're fighting for your money essentially. So like that's what's cool about the business. It's like you got to get creative with it.
Yeah.
So like I was like, well, like we do have another option. We have like an in-house finance, blah blah blah. All that we take her down, and my in-house finance, he's a straightforward guy, and you know, unfortunately, she was getting really irritated. She started making remarks, and we didn't really do anything. And she was just like, I don't like how long it's been taking, but we were like, you know, you kind of like are being picky. It's kind of tough, you know, balancing out everything. And she just got up, started yelling at us. Yeah.
Double birds, Stone Cold Sun are out of there.
And she walked out, and I never heard from Olga ever again, bro.
Dang.
She went back to that swamp.
And on his 45-minute drive home, Peyton just bawling his eyes out, bro.
I wasn't really like bawling my eyes out. I kind of just like tried to contemplate what just happened because like many of weird things have happened to me, like this old man like sexually assaulting me verbally, getting hit on all the time, like that kind of happens. Not saying I'm like the best looking guy, but
he's
like
a sex magnet.
Okay, I don't want to. All right, I don't know about that, but I mean, come on, you see me? Come on, just visually. For the viewers out there, visually think of just imagine Johnny Depp just Asian.
Coked out of his mind or no? No?
Sure. Whatever you want to envision, bro. Whatever you see.
Well, that was kind of dude. Thank God the internet went out. We wouldn't have got that story.
That just made the whole pod right there. We could end it now.
Man, I got stories for days. So if you got more questions, I'll answer.
Bro, I don't even know what to ask. Bro.
Definitely need a story night soon.
Yeah,
just telling stories around the campfire.
I'll just turn a mic on, bro, and then edit it after. We'll see what happens, bro. Go for 8 hours.
I'm down for it.
All right, so before the inferior version of this podcast,
stop addressing it.
We were talking about the MLB and how I didn't like it. I just don't think it works. Like,
no fans,
bro. Like, and then the broadcasters are like filling time, bro. Like, they realize it's weird. There's no fans, and then they keep like trying to fill dead time, even though there's always been dead time in baseball. Like, I don't know. Peyton, fellow Cubs fan, what is your outlook for the year for the Cubs? A lot of people are saying they might finish last in the division. Some people are saying they'll win the division. What do you think?
It's kind of hard to tell. I think David Ross is definitely a good GM. I think he's
a good manager. Yeah,
manager. Yeah, good manager. Not GM. Sorry, that's Theo.
Yeah.
I think he's a good manager. I think he has more ties to like the players because he did play with them. So I think that's just such a good glue to have. It's like he prospectively knows, like he's physically got to play with them. So the fact that he can like kind of translate that to his management, I think that's like almost like an upper advantage compared to other managers. But it can also be, I don't know, like it's kind of weird.
He might be too close to the situation sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, like you got to kind of step away from it. You know, like they call him like Grandpa Ross. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like
like he's your manager, not your friend now. You know?
Yeah, exactly. You know, you can't be dating your manager. That's fraternizing. You get fired for that. But
people have been fired for less.
Fired for less. Get fired for.
Yeah, he's trying to date Olga, dude. That's why she stormed out. She's like, I've got
Hey, yo,
real reason.
I feel like we're going down a
podcast.
rabbit hole. I don't even.
The truth comes out.
She listens to podcasts until they hit me up. You know who you are. You know who you are.
Bro, she would, bro. She was listening to stories. She's like, that's me.
She's like, man. She's like, I put an impression on that young fella. I'm like, yeah, you did. Gave me heartache and a hangover.
Jeez.
Come by to Ray Skillman. We'll get you a
Ray-
car.
Ray Skillman, West Side Auto Mall. Contact Peyton Manring. All right. But yeah, Cubs, they just
Yeah, so
I don't think they'll finish last. Like, what I'm gonna say is this. I think they're a good team. I think the one thing that's gonna make them struggle, like every year, the blessing of the beautiful, great bullpen of the Chicago Cubs.
yeah, bro, I didn't want to talk about it. I mean, okay. I'm Roach is like just sitting there, but I'm gonna get into it.
I'm just taking it in. I'm taking it
Listen,
all.
bro, the bullpen's a problem.
Always
Like-
been.
Craig Kimbrell, okay, it was a big deal. They got him last year, right? He comes in, blows chunks, and then I'm supposed to be confident in him this year. Like, I just don't understand. Pedro
Big-
Strop, like, is
You
he
mean
even
big deal
alive?
as in it was supposed to be a good pickup
Yes, it was supposed to be a good pickup.
and he underperformed?
Oh,
He got destroyed.
let me put this perspective. I have more confidence in a hot dog to do its job than Craig
Oh my
Kimbrell.
gosh.
Bro, and he
A
has a
hot
stupid
dog, bro.
Roach, look up his arm dangle right now. Craig Kimbrell arm dangle. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, bro. And I'd see it all the time
dangle?
last year, bro. Yes. Before he pitches, bro, he dangles his arm.
There's a team, I forget what team they're playing, but there's people behind the backstop impersonating him. He threw like 14 straight balls or something like that, bro. And they're like flocking like eagles, bro. It just like it was
Why does Kimbrel
started-
do his pose before almost every pitch?
well,
Oh,
that's like it's like
okay.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
like-
know, bro. I don't know.
it's like some people like when you pitch from so that's the wind up.
Okay,
like-
you like trying to
You want to keep it consistent. That's the thing. You want to, I played baseball, so like I know, like you want to keep it consistent. So like that's probably something he's always been like naturally. Like Tim Lincecum, for instance, is like they called him the freak because like his pitching form was very like wicked.
Yeah, so wasn't Tim Lincecum like basically whenever it looked like he was gonna like put down his foot, he just like took an extra step, it looked like.
Yeah, and like he kind of cocked back really far
Yeah.
and threw over. It was just a very odd form.
His whole
He's
body, bro.
Yeah, I always loved Tim Lincecum. He's probably like one of my favorite pitchers of all time.
Yeah, I like him
And-
too, because I had long hair when he did. I was like,
Yeah,
that's my boy.
bro. Yeah, I used to think you were a girl.
Yeah, until I beat that ass on the field, bro.
Yeah, bro. We play Little League. I'd be like, Dad, that girl's hitting bombs, bro. You raking. I like never understood. I was like, man, like I suck, bro. I like contemplated that. We were playing with Jacob Stump, bro. And I remember just like looking at him. I was like, dude, that's a girl. Just think about it. He's like, that's not a girl. I said, shut up. That's a girl. That long hair. Guys don't have long hair. That's a girl.
Bro, one time my dad told me the story when I was playing like the Kiwanis, like soccer, like city league, and I played goalie, and I think the field's shorter, but like I was pretty tall, like in 6th grade. I was not so like in 6th grade. It's weird. You're 6 foot. Some people are 4'5". Weird time. So I had long hair, bro, and I just like crushed this ball, and Cameron Dotson, like the game's almost over. I kicked the ball, Cameron Dotson like scores to tie it to end the game, and because soccer you can end ties for some reason, and like someone says like, "Dang, that girl can kick the ball." My dad goes, "Yeah, that's my son."
just imagine Stoney just saying there. Yeah, that's
my
my
son.
son.
that's my son.
That's my
But yeah.
son.
Oh, and I was gonna say back to the Cubs. I think Joe Madden sometimes he just like some people think they're geniuses, and sometimes he just did stuff where I was like, you're just doing something. You're just doing it to do it. You know what I mean? Like
There's no purpose.
okay, Game
There's no
7,
end result.
World Series. He brings in John Lester through what was it 4? Hendricks is playing well, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm bringing Lester in because he can play."
Yeah.
Like you're just doing that to
I feel like
do
I
it.
do remember that. Yeah, I feel like I do remember that being like a point of contention.
Like you're just like I don't know. And then he does this thing where like he puts the pitcher batting eighth. I like you just do that to do it. Like there's no solid statistical reason you do that. You do it just to do it. I don't know, bro.
What's the norm? Like,
So
what's the normal thing? to
pitcher
do?
usually bats last,
Right.
Oh, okay.
so ninth, and he puts him eighth. But I mean, who knows?
So
bro?
weird.
It's weird. Baseball's weird, and I'm probably not gonna watch that much of it this year, sadly.
So, kind of playing into that, I wanted to bring up this whole story that's developed this week about the Marlins
Mhm.
and their whole team basically testing positive for the virus, set the MLB on fire. Do you think the MLB season will finish?
Yes, but they might pause it for. I don't even know. Are they playing games right now? I don't even know.
They're
Yeah.
playing games. It's
They're
just that
playing
the
right now.
Marlins games are all being basically like suspended,
bro.
like just put on pause.
So, Peter, you can talk. You can answer this if you want, real quick. What do you think?
What was that?
If the season's gonna finish,
Do you think
Oh.
the season will finish? Like, how are they going to handle this? How do you think they'll handle it?
I think there's two approaches you could take with it. One, just pitch the season. Just dump it.
mhm.
The fact you have cardboard cutouts sitting in the stands sickens me.
Sickens me too, and I don't even care. But
Like I want
it
to
just
see
makes
it.
me
I want to see a
throw up.
10-year-old, flossing, after Max Scherzer just, strikes out 3 in 4 pitches, Like I want to see they're not even strikes
Strikes him
out,
out.
3 outs. 3 outs and 4 pitches, bro.
Yeah.
Max Scherzer, a bulldog, kid flossing, angry, some drunk dude passed out in the nosebleeds. I want to see that. Not some 55-year-old that looks like my dad that paid $50.
Yeah, so
That was cardboard cutout in the stands.
that's what I think they're going to play this season, because I think if there's anything that we have learned from the sport of baseball, and the MLB especially, they're the cheapest owners ever. They're so cheap. Like the way they could have done this season, they needed to do a bubble. Like,
Yes,
but they didn't want to put up the money. Like,
go play in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
yeah, go play in Cuba and just use their players as replacement players if
Play the locals, bro. Don't even.
And
It's like when
See,
the
so-
Amish play like the
Softball,
factory
bro.
teams, bro.
Take you got the high school, the guy who peaked in high school up to pitching, and he's like, I'm about to backdoor this, and then the 55-year-old Amish guy just takes him 450 dead center, in a no home run league. You know what I'm saying, bro? You don't hit home runs, you just hit light dinkers, into right center.
you know what
Uh,
I'm saying?
And you have a position named rover, bro, where you play it right behind second pitcher.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what you're talking about,
Bro, he's
dude.
talking about slow pitch softball.
Slow pitch softball. I have like this love-hate relationship with slow pitch, to be honest.
it's weird, bro. It's weird.
It's just I don't know.
So,
Yeah.
What were you saying, Rose?
get back
That
on
was-
topic here. Someone you brought up a bubble, right?
Yes.
They should have played a bubble. So it's a little different than basketball. Basketball is already ramping up for their postseason. Baseball still has their regular season, right?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
So
Their opener was
I've
2
been
weeks ago.
just kind of reading some stuff, watching some stuff, and I think the feasibility of having just one bubble is a lot to ask.
Okay,
of
don't
those
have
players.
Don't have one bubble. Take all the divisions, put them in their own bubble. You don't need to play
That's what-
interconference
no.
play.
That's what I was just about to bring
That's-
up. That's something that I was hearing. It was like, sure, you don't need to have one bubble, and it plays into your point. Yeah, it would have cost more money to have multiple bubbles, but it's something that would have helped, like spread out players and teams and stuff like that across the country. Maybe make it a little easier on them. And
Yeah.
yes, that would have required more to put more money into it, but overall, it would have kept your season safer.
Yeah, but that's the thing. These MLB owners don't care, bro. Like they didn't really want this season, honestly. Like, I don't know, man. Like And
So you think
the MLB commissioner sucks too. He doesn't even like baseball. So like,
Yeah, dude, I've been seeing some spicy memes about that man on Twitter.
Rob Manfred is that his name? I don't even know, bro. That's
Yeah.
how relevant he is to
I
my
don't
life.
even care.
But like, it just feels like it's so half-assed. Like, do you even want to do this? Like, I don't know, man.
Like they just threw him out there. Sure, go make us some money.
Yes,
See?
bro.
Yeah, like the thing with the bubble, like kind of go back on that. The bubble thing would be interesting, but also as like a Cubs fan, I don't want to see Craig Kimbrell give up 3 home runs out of the 4 at bats that Christian Yelich has.
Mhm.
So like seeing that repetitively, I think people would be upset.
But okay,
So
that's the thing too. Like, I think it'll highlight it could hurt too the whole sport because I think it'd highlight you're seeing the same freaking game every day. Like,
yeah.
like as much as like it's just hard to get behind a sport where batting 300 is good. Like,
Yeah.
like it's just, I mean, that's what it is. Like, it's cool. Like, the culture of baseball is what's cool about it. And currently, the culture of baseball isn't good. It's like, okay, say you work somewhere, right? The culture's great. You like working there because you like the people you work with. Then the culture's gone. Like, everyone, it's not a good work environment anymore. It sucks working there. That's what I feel like baseball is. Like, it's cool. Like, when it's great, it's great. But when it sucks. Like, football will always be football. Like, every Sunday, everyone's gonna watch. It's gonna be cool. The NBA, the playoffs is still dope. The finals is dope. Basketball is dope.
Regular season's been getting better too.
The regular season is
Past couple
awesome.
years.
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, while we're all here, I think we all should go thirdsies on League Pass next year. This is just a little throw it out there. So
I'm down for it.
I mean, I'll send it by myself. I don't really care, bro.
it's like $250 a year, bro.
Okay, yeah, let's go Thursdays on it. Yeah, I don't know. I just think I'm not putting down any of your points about baseball. I hate baseball. I think it sucks. The only time I enjoy it's when I'm actually at a game. I do think games are fun to be at.
They are.
But
Yeah.
it's kind of unfair to judge baseball because, like we said about the NBA, they have the benefit of just overall being a smaller sport, like not as many pieces involved.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the benefit of, they only need certain sized courts, whereas baseball, you need these huge stadiums, right?
Yeah.
I think it played into basketball a little bit better, fit their situation better, especially going into just the playoff where you don't need all the teams.
That is true.
So baseball had a lot of stuff to juggle, and yeah, they might suck. Their owners might suck. The commissioner might suck. Definitely didn't handle it the best they could, but there's a lot to sort through. And I guess I don't know if there's anything else you want to talk about baseball wise.
No,
but transitioning a little bit
Yeah.
into the NFL and how I think they're going to handle this. I think because as of now, they also have the benefit of playing a couple months out, right?
Yeah.
See how things go. They're planning on having fans.
Yeah, so is baseball. Baseball is ready to have fans. Like, yeah. I mean, I just don't see how you can do that. Like, nothing's changed, from when, honestly, nothing's changed from when the NBA season got canceled. Honestly, nothing's changed.
True.
I think if anything, it's just gotten more hectic, true.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was seeing something today. There's a post from the Packers. Something about how stadium capacity is normally it's around like 90-ish thousand. It'd be reduced to about 10,000 people. So about a ninth of their total capacity, if they even allow fans.
I mean, honestly, it's better than nothing.
Allowed in there.
Like,
but that's what I'm saying too. Like, sure. I hope it'll work out that way.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Peyton, what do you think about the NFL going forward?
I just want fantasy, But
Honestly, though, let's be honest.
I mean, champion of last year off of a stupid trade that made sense.
Oh my god!
You literally don't even get us started about this trade. I'm sure we.
I just want everybody to
on the pod before.
we mentioned his name earlier. We're gonna mention his name again. Taylor Miller. You
Taylor Miller sold out for B-dubs, bro.
He got pissed that he was getting his ass kicked every week in fantasy, so he traded his he traded, who was it, Hopkins?
No.
Who was
I
it?
traded
Allen
Robinson. I traded David Montgomery for Michael Thomas. Oh, and Eric Ebron too.
Yeah, and he said
two
Allen
dog
Robinson.
shit players for Michael Thomas, best receiver in the league. Schmo says, "Man, this is kind of a weird deal." I traded for like David Hyde. I can forget who it was.
Carlos Hyde. Dude, I don't even know, but you literally traded him for B-dubs, like.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was the
God.
trade. Michael Thomas for B-dubs. That was the trade.
I said, Michael Thomas. I want Michael Thomas. And I will buy you garlic parm, and I will endure your smelly farts on the way back. And sure enough, that's what I did. I took that beautiful, beautiful man out to dinner, and I got to see Michael Thomas enter the roster with Christian McCaffrey and Josh Allen. And I'll tell you what, I had confidence I was gonna smoke everyone in the league, and sure enough, I did.
Dude, I almost won that situation round, bro.
It came up.
Oof.
Okay. So that situation came up today, right?
No,
about
it
that
didn't.
trade. Yeah, it did. It came up today when we were at B-dubs. Also B-dubs. How ironic. Earlier today.
That's like one of the only two places we eat. What do you mean?
Facts. Okay, so Taylor, that trade comes up, blah blah blah. Taylor justifies it by saying that I pushed through one of my own trades as the commissioner.
Listen.
I was like, no, I didn't. I did not push any trades through. There was one trade that I remember everyone was like vetoing. I don't remember who was between. It was between you and Bryce.
It was with me and you.
Was it me and you?
Yes.
So everyone's just vetoing it because they wanted to spite you, not because it was a bad trade.
I made a big deal about, dude. That's one thing that pisses me off about fantasy is people are so petty on trades. Like people just veto just to veto, and I made a big deal about it. I'm like, why are we vetoing this trade?
It was the Bryce and Nate trade, right? That you were kind of like saying something about, and everyone was voting on it, blah blah blah. And then our trade comes up, and then they all veto it because they hated it.
They hated me.
Right. So I pushed it through because I'm like, you guys are being idiots. It wasn't even like a bad trade. It was perfectly fair. No. If anything, I lost the trade.
Yeah. Because Jameis ended up going crazy.
Shmuel brings that up. He's like, oh, you wanna give me crap for this trade, yet you'll go ahead and push your own trades through. I was like, bro,
if you know that situation. If he can pull up who's in that trade, then I'll give it to him. He has no clue who's in that trade.
Exactly. All I know is I gave you Jameis Winston.
That's all I know too, and I was in it. Oh my god.
And I was like, you're gonna compare that, you guys being petty, to you literally throwing our league for B-dubs.
There's a lot of money in that league, gosh. Bro.
There was. Rob won $200.
And he's like, well, you guys could have vetoed it. I was like, bro, I didn't even know what was going on.
Okay,
like, I don't know how I didn't know about that.
We didn't even get to veto it because I think you accidentally accepted it, and you had like the ultimate say. Like, you had the deciding vote no matter what.
No, so I do think I remember what happened. So that whole situation with Nate and Bryce, right? How it was like, or maybe it was with me and you. There was such a long window for everyone to veto it.
Oh, and you changed the window.
So I changed it from like 3 days to 1 day.
And they did it in the dead of night, bro.
And they did, yeah, like they swindled us when nothing was happening.
I'll never forget, it bro. It
got pushed through the next morning.
I went in Lorenzo's room and I was like, did you see this? And he was like,
I was like, no. I just woke up, bro. How did I miss it?
Oh my god, bro.
In my bag.
All I'm saying, I probably wouldn't have won, but it could have swung something for you, dude.
I definitely would have won. What do you mean? Oh my god. Whatever.
Good times. At least he's gone. He's gone.
He's coming back, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. He's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Shmuel's gonna be in it. I think Shmuel should just be barred from trades for the whole year.
Taylor Miller is.
I'm not playing around this year, bro. I'm not playing around this year, bro. I'm going in there. I'm making sure all of our point values are right. I'm making sure all the settings are right. I'm going through every little nook and cranny. Everyone's going to see screenshots of the rules. and no one's gonna complain.
I like it. Ruthless leader.
And I'm gonna say right now, $100 buy-in. That's all I'm saying.
You're on crack.
Exactly. $200 buy-in.
So
Big
yeah,
ball.
He's gonna
fantasy's
use winnings from
exciting.
last year to get in the league.
I saved it. I've been just staring at it.
He stares at it every
In his
night.
Venmo account, bro.
Oh yeah, I haven't transferred Venmo. I transfer all the rest. I leave $200 just so I know my winnings.
Well, Peyton was like, Peyton felt bad like when he won. And he was like, "Bro, I could give you some money." I was like, "Bro, no, you won." Like,
Oh
It's
no, I went out.
fine,
Remember,
bro.
I bought shots for everyone.
yeah, but that's not. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I bought shots, but every time I go to Bloomington,
Yeah, I mean, you were
Peyton,
gonna
were
do
you
that
there?
anyway.
Were you there when we went to the Irish Lion? Yeah, you were.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that chick swindled me out of getting the Hennessy Black, bro.
Yeah.
Do you want the crappy Hennessy or the good Hennessy?
I want the good Hennessy.
No.
That was not
Stupid, bro.
that was
That's
not
so-
kind to my wallet. Anyways, fantasy's fun. Always look forward to that. You know what's going to affect fantasy? All these players opting out of the league.
Oh man, shoot.
I'm getting a bunch of news about that today. Is there like a deadline? I don't know.
I don't know, bro, but
But just a lot of news today about different players opting out, not wanting to play because of the uncertainty of COVID.
me
Like, bro.
quadrupling down on the Pats doesn't look good. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now.
Hightower and Chung, those are tough.
You know it's bad when you got the practice squad filling in.
Dude, I was speaking of practice. This maybe so. This dude I listened to, he was calling the Wizards the Gizzards because they're a G League team.
The Gizzards.
They are.
So yeah, that
Wait.
sucks. The like
When Hachimura is your best player, but that's bad. I'm not gonna get into that.
we'll get to that later. I'm so upset. Like Hightower's my dude. You know,
Yeah,
like
for
he's
sure.
he's not getting any better, but he's effective as a pass rusher. You know, like
Mr.
prob-
February, man, he's clutch.
yeah. The problem they run into is when they try to make him an actual linebacker, like not just an edge, like just an outside linebacker. Like he had to play middle linebacker, and it just didn't work when he did because he can't cover anybody. He couldn't cover a table with a cloth, bro. Like so. That's what he'll be missing the pass rush, but hopefully, like Chase Winovich will step up. Did they just draft? I don't even remember, bro. He went to Michigan. I'm blanking on what his name was, but they traded up for him.
I know who you're talking about too. I can't think of his
Dude,
name.
I can't think of his name.
Is it Udo or
Yes,
something?
it's
No? Am I
Josh
stupid?
Uche. Josh Uche.
Uche. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
that dude's dope. So hopefully they step up in big ways. No Chung. I don't think
Look.
that's really a problem. Like their secondary is deep, so I think if Chung's not, so like if the McCourty twins are like, yeah, we're not going, I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, I was about to say
They can't
there's
lose
still some
anybody else.
time.
That's the problem. They can't lose anybody else. So I still have them winning
Yeah,
the
Green
division, but
Green Bay took a big hit today. Lost Devin Funchess.
another Michigan man.
Oof.
I was expecting big things from him this year. Playing behind Adams, resurgence, not going to happen. That's fine. We got the CFL star Reggie Bagleton coming off the bench,
CFL.
take up that 2 spot. Yeah, they signed a CFL receiver.
So have you
That's
given
how
up on
desperate they were.
Valdez Scantley yet?
Oh, I gave up on him before last year, bro.
Who's the other one?
I want Equinemius St. Brown. He was injured last year, so he's got one more year for me. I'll give him one more shot.
I saw your
Other than
boy.
that,
Saw your boy Aaron Rodgers today talk about Jordan Love and how he poured 4 fingers of tequila after they drafted
hey,
him.
you know, he's a grown man. He's gonna do what he wants. People are gonna try to make a story because they want a story. Fine.
I mean,
All I'm saying
what
is
do you
when the
mean there
Packers are
is a
winning the Super Bowl,
story?
and, all I'm saying is when the Packers are winning the Super Bowl in February, don't come crying to me.
Okay.
But yeah,
Peyton, have you adopted being a Colts fan fully? Like, are you in?
No, to be honest, I'm more of a player. kind of person, man.
He's like, no.
That's how I am with basketball.
Oh, I like Marlon Mack. I think Marlon Mack's a dog.
Well, you're gonna like Jonathan Taylor next year, dude.
I was about to say you're gonna like him more.
Yeah, you're gonna crumple up Marlon Mack and throw him away, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, Jonathan Taylor behind that line. Woo! Woo! I'm so excited, bro. I'm drafting him early if there's a fantasy season, if there is football, if there's anything.
Don't put that black cloud over my sport.
Yeah, that is true. That is your thing. Any more NFL stuff, Roach?
No, I think we're pretty much good. I just wanted to bring up the whole players opting out thing. There is the NFL Top 100 list that's kind of going on right now. It's kind of funny to see some players get a little petty with where they're being ranked, but
it's so stupid, bro. Like football's, you can't rank people like that in football. I don't think.
Right.
Like basketball, you can. You're all doing the same thing.
I mean,
but
it's voted on by the players apparently. So
really, oh, dude, I saw something in it that I was like, dude, what are you talking about? But I don't know. I mean, cool. Do
yeah, I'd have to look through it because I haven't been paying too much attention. But yeah, every year there's always some weird ones. Aaron Jones landed in at number 33.
Really?
Yeah, the Packers I think have like 6 on there right now.
Dude, I'll never forget, dude. I was on that Aaron Jones train just with you in the inception, bro. You were on it probably in the off season, but
I've been on it since 2017 when he was drafted, dude.
I was on it when he was drafted because obviously I don't watch the NFL draft. Actually, I did this past year because I was the only thing on, but I usually don't watch it. So, all right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the Untitled Podcast because we're basically an NBA pod at this point. It's the only thing going on. Our boy Peyton here, huge Trailblazers fan.
Very.
That was a bad shot, bro.
Peyton, just how did you? Okay, explain how you became a Blazers fan.
So like when I started hanging out with you, I was really only like a big baseball fan. So I only really kind of stuck to baseball, and like I didn't really branch out. But then I started watching like the NBA, and I started coming over to your house watching like
the finals, bro. We watched the 2016 final, the whole series together, dude. You came over every day.
Yeah. And like it was even before that. It was like more in like 2015.
Yeah.
And
bro, we weren't like that. Shut up.
Yeah.
All right.
And like even before that, like I was trying to like find the team that like really kind of piqued my interest, and everybody was like Golden State, Cleveland Cavaliers, Toronto was kind of like a team, and like Pacers I didn't really give
Spurs were a team, Thunder,
Yeah, so it was like everybody kind of had their own team, but like I kind of wanted to look at it like a team that like interests me, but also like not many people liked. And like it wasn't me trying to be like, oh, that guy. It was more or less like I need to latch onto a player first.
Mm-hmm.
Like one player I really come to appreciate while I was watching was like Damian Lillard. Like I liked his story, like coming out of Weber State, like drafted like pretty high, and everybody kind of like, who is this guy? Like, is he going to be the next like Sam Bowie or Greg Oden? And I was like,
yeah,
he kind of proved everybody wrong. Came into his rookie year, and like came in with a team that like I honestly believe like LaMarcus Aldridge, Wesley Matthews, Nicholas Batum, Robin Lopez, and Damian Lillard. Like I think that team honestly could have possibly won
a squad.
Yeah, it was a squad. It was a talk about it like a squad. Like that was just like a team,
Yeah.
So like seeing that was really cool. And then like I liked like CJ McCollum kind of like coming out of nowhere and like really just becoming like that second option for them. So then like
another small town school guy.
Yeah, Lehigh, like who knows Lehigh here? Anybody? No?
No.
That's what I thought.
I thought that was some Chinese fighter from Street Fighter, bro.
It does not. Yeah. Nobody's heard of him. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like got latched to him, and like I kind of like got more into like the history of like the Blazers, and like really in like 2017 is really like I'd say 16 to 17 is when I really got like invested in them, and like one of my favorite people to watch, like highlights of, is like Brandon Roy. Like talk about like
It was so good.
short, dude, so good. Like yeah, it's just hard to describe, you know. Like Blazers have had like bad luck, and like
Greg Oden, rip.
let me make a quick statement here. Portland did not mess up drafting
They did not.
Sam Bowie.
No, they didn't. We've said this on the
Are you
pod.
talking about
That
Sam
was the
Bowie?
right pick.
He said Sam
Oh,
Bowie.
Oh,
Sam Bowie, they did not do a bad job doing that, because if you look at their team, what did they need? They did not need a shooting guard.
Listen, bro. I don't care. You're drafting for talent if you're the second. You don't draft for fit when you're the second pick in the draft. That's all I'm saying. At Sacramento.
They knew they weren't going to get Olajuwon. That's fine.
Yeah, that was the
But
thing. Elijah
what
was the prize.
They needed someone to pair with Drexler, so it made sense that they picked a bigger player.
You don't think
Why
you
would-
don't think Michael Jordan would have paired with Drexler well?
I think that would have been a great. I think that honestly
They're
would
both
have
dropping
been.
40 on your head, bro.
Yeah, I think looking at it now, but I don't think they looked at it back then. You got to
True.
think about like back then. What were they thinking about? They were thinking about like that one, like the Malone and Stockton kind of 1-2 thing, you know? Like obviously that didn't happen then, but like that was kind of the thing they looked at, like a big center or power forward and a athletic, guard, like
Yeah.
that was the thing, So not a mistake. Besides the point.
I mean,
yeah.
it was, but I see what
it
you're
was a
saying.
mistake, bro.
It was, but it wasn't. Like
I
leading up
kind of
to
get what
that.
you're trying to say, but I also kind of don't.
I mean,
I just-
I get the argument, but
Mhm.
I mean, and no one knew Michael Jordan was going to be what he was, like
the second best player in the world, like ever.
the second best player of all time.
Facts. I
Nobody-
love it.
Hot take.
Okay, so
Not
Dame
even hot
Lillard-
at this point.
Dame Lillard's the one that brings you into the Trailblazers. So,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel more loyalty to Dame? So, like, say Dame leaves or so, he gets traded to like the Lakers or something one day.
Oh, I'm hopping on that if it's
Okay,
still Lakers.
okay.
On. Yeah,
No,
that's
just
like.
anywhere. Like,
I think I'll still follow him. Like a player that like I'm not huge like set on, but like I still really enjoy like watching. I don't know why. Like Notre Dame native, like Pat Connaughton. Like I know he's on the Bucks, but like I love Pat Connaughton. Like he's just a dog. I don't know why. Like
he was
he's
on
just,
that.
like,
He was on the
because he-
Blazers, wasn't he?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's because he was on the Blazers.
yeah, like he was kind of somebody I like to like watch, and yeah, I think Pat Connaughton's like a cool player to watch, but it's not. I'm not a Bucks fan. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
Yeah,
Pat
that's
Connaughton.
how I am with the NBA in general. I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of a team, just
Mhm.
a fan of players.
and that's too like I can't say I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm definitely like a LeBron fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. Are the Blazers making the playoffs? Yes,
Mhm.
no. Tell me the path. What needs to happen, do you think? They're 3.5 games back right now from the
Hey.
Grizzlies.
Right.
They just have to be 4 games back to
They
have a
haven't-
play-in.
Right. They haven't played a official game yet. They're just running scrimmages. But Yusuf Nurkic needs to continue what he did where he left off before he was
The
injured.
Bosnian beast.
In my opinion, the greatest fit the Blazers could have.
Mm-hmm.
But that's besides the point. Zach Collins
Yep, he's back too.
needs to be a little more efficient. I think a little more aggressive. I think he's got a lot of potential. I think a lot of people kind of slept on him. I think Zach Collins, great power forward, great player. Small forward, move it to Melo. Call me crazy, move it to Melo.
Dude, okay.
I think it's gonna fit Melo a lot better.
I think
Yes,
Personally,
Melo wasn't bad when they were
No.
playing.
I
yeah.
get
He's.
that.
I think he's more
I'm just saying,
comfortable.
I think, yeah, he's,
No, I
he's
I
always
agree.
been more
But what
comfortable.
I'm saying, like, no, I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is, like, people dog Melo, but
Mhm.
he played well in the role he was needed. Like, he didn't
yeah,
go like
Yeah.
the problem with when he was in Oklahoma City, when he was with Houston, he was trying to do the most, bro. Like, he was trying to be the guy,
number
like,
two.
he was trying to be a part of a big three. He's not in that in his stage of career anymore, and I think he sees that. He's fine, like being like he might not come off the bench because he's Carmelo, but if he does, and don't even start him. Sure, start him, but playing with the second unit, like, it'll work.
Like, kind of like that's why I like the Blazers too. Is like how they run their offense. Like, CJ usually plays the 2, but then when Dame's off the court,
they staggered them.
They'll play him they put him at the 1, and like it's still efficient. I just think like their forwards are just weak, and I think that's just like something that like the past years, that's why they always get kind of ran over, is because like their forwards are just so weak. And I think getting like somebody like a veteran presence like Melo and Trevor Ariza, I think that's just such a good thing to have. And like their draft pick Nasir Little, like insane. The fact that they even got him.
Yeah.
Give him a couple years.
Ariza playing in the bubble?
He is not. No.
Okay. That's
what opted out. Yeah, he wanted to be with his family, which I think that's very very good.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think the Blazers are they a championship team? As much as I joke about saying they are not. They're not a championship team. Give them, I think 3 players know their roles. 1 player is trying to figure it out, and there's 1 hole they need to fill. I'll let you decide what those are. The hole, small forward.
Yeah, they need a wing.
Yes,
they're hoping Nasir Little will morph into the wing they need.
But I don't think that's going to be anytime soon. I think it's going to be out of Dame's prime when he does.
Yeah,
so, if he does.
My thing is, if I am the front office of the Portland Trailblazers, I am trading and setting some stupid trades to get a decently good small forward next year, because as heartbreaking as this is to say, Dame and CJ, the era of them being together is, unfortunately, I'm saying it, you guys are going to hear me first say it, it's coming to an end.
I feel like I've already known. I don't know. I feel like we've been ahead of you a little bit.
Yeah, but
I just live in this fantasy realm because I love both of them.
They've been riding that core for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
They really have. Like, it's pretty surprising to see that core ride out for as long as they have.
But the sad thing is, they're so lovable. They're not the best fit for each other, you know? Like, they're both ball dominant players, and you want to see them succeed, but skill wise, they're not there. Like, that can't be your 1-2 to win a title. You know what I mean? Like, can Dame be your best player on the title team? Maybe, but that's a maybe. You know what I mean? Like, he might not be that. You know what I mean? And is CJ McCollum good enough to be your second best player on the title team? Probably not.
No,
probably not. So. But his money says he should be, but he's not. And if he has that money, you're not going to get somebody that could be the second best player on the title team. You know what I mean? So,
right.
The case for them to make the playoffs, you only need to be 4 games. I'll make the case too. The team that they were during the season, where they were sub 500, you know, they're not that team right now. You know, they have Nurk, they have Zach Collins. They're a totally different team.
They're healthy. Yep, I agree. Yep.
The biggest travesty of this Blazers season is that Rodney Hood tore his Achilles.
Yes.
He was so important to them, and he was playing so well. Like,
I think he was the most comfortable with them. Like, when he was on the Cavs, you could just tell, like, there was such, like, 2018 LeBron, by far, there's an argument between our friend group, by far, in my opinion, the best LeBron that we've seen in terms of, like, how he's played, how he's translated his game. That 2018 playoffs LeBron, literally the craziest thing I've ever seen.
The greatest player ever. 2018 LeBron.
Yes. He took a G League, D-League team. When your second best player is George Hill.
Oh, okay, I think it was Kevin Love.
Dude, he wasn't doing anything.
No one was doing anything.
I remember just watching LeBron play, and I was thinking, this dude's 32, 33 years old, and is literally destroying teams. Like, I remember watching, like, one of my favorite shots, I don't know why, LeBron's taking it down the court, drives on OG Anunoby, and just floats it in off a bank shot, points up in the air. I remember just watching that thinking, this dude
He's that dude.
is insane.
He's that
But
dude.
he is that dude. Now take somebody like CJ McCollum and pair him with LeBron.
Oh, dude, that'd be wild.
That would be efficient. That would be more efficient because CJ has that whole like backcourt. That's his backcourt. I think CJ kind of is like, it's not my backcourt because Dame, and that's fine because Dame's his thing. But like, you can't pair. You cannot pair like your two best players being in like similar positions.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's the problem. Like, because I bet CJ loves playing with Dame. I bet he loves Dame. But
they're best friends. They've said like they sit on like the bus. They sit on like the plane ride together. Like they've known each other since like college days. Like they're good friends. But
ironically, he's your crutch as a player.
Yeah.
Like,
unfortunately,
it's just unfortunate.
Yeah. So that's the case for them to make the playoffs. This isn't the same team. They'll play the stagnant rim. They're just gonna get hot. That could be a possibility. Like
and I'd say even playing into that, the teams that they got to catch up to are both young, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're young teams like the Grizzlies, the Pelicans. I think they're right with them, but they're a veteran team. They got their guys back. That plays into their advantage. All they got to do is make that play in, and then anything can happen.
Yeah, so,
right. The efficiency is like what you need from like Yusuf and Zach, because I think they're both like detrimental to that team. I don't
think you have to worry about Yusuf Nurkic at all, bro. I think he's a constant. I think.
Yeah, I think that was their goal, was to work him back to this point, and now they're here.
Yep.
Yeah. And so here's the remaining schedule. It's a murderer's row, bro. It's tough. Let me see what they're over before I tell you. Their over-under for wins is 3.5. So 8 games.
Less than half.
Grizzlies, Celtics, Rockets, Nuggets, Clippers, Sixers, Mavs, Nets.
Oh.
Nets at the end, that's a win, but you might not even be playing for the playoffs at that point, you know? So the first game is going to be very telling. The Grizzlies, you can catch up on a game immediately. They have to win that game. Like, that is a must win. So that's kind of crazy when you think about it. They're probably going to have to beat the Grizzlies 3 times in this bubble.
Right.
And, I mean, I think they're pretty suited to beat the Grizzlies, honestly. Like, I don't...
Right.
I'd hope
someone
that veteran team,
you know what I mean?
Dame, CJ, Nurkic, Collins, Melo, whoever they got coming off their bench, they should be able to handle that rookie Grizzlies team.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're the breakout team of the year. They're the NBA League Pass MVPs. Just the best ranked team to do well.
I've loved watching them so far.
But I want the Blazers to be in the playoffs, even though they're probably the biggest problem for the Lakers.
I was gonna say that'd be a staunchy first round.
Okay, how conflicted will you be if they played the Lakers first round? Because that's Western Conference Finals level of talent on the floor.
Okay. Unrealistic. They're gonna do fine because last year when everybody said OKC gonna blow out, like it's gonna be a sweep. And I thought, you know what? I don't think so. I think if they get a hold of these games, they're going to make it far into the playoffs. Like, I genuinely felt that. Like, I was confident. They did.
Yeah,
they, got far.
The problem with what happened in the Western... sorry to cut you off, but
you're good.
What happened in the Western Conference Finals, they just played a war with the Nuggets, and I feel like that was their eclipse. Like, that was their goal for the season, to make the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's like exactly what I was going to say. I'm going to piggyback off you on that. Like, that was the title. Like, that was it.
Yeah, winning that game 7 was it for them. Like, that's all they had.
That was the mountain, Like, that was like, this is it. And then they see it and they're like, well, what now? Now we have to face this like Warriors team that everybody thought was going to destroy the league again. And yeah, they beat them.
Curry went crazy, bro.
Curry went crazy. But then like it was so nice just seeing like the Raptors win. Like that was awesome.
Oh yeah, bro.
But,
one of my favorite finals.
I mean,
100%.
I don't think they probably wouldn't have if the injuries didn't hit, but it did happen, and I'm grateful.
But look at all the
injuries. Hey, but you can't say anything because of 2015 finals. No one brings that up, so I don't want to hear it.
LeBron playing with Mo Williams. Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
Mo Williams is wearing number 52, bro.
No, bro, I don't want to hear it either. I'm with you.
So,
but realistically, I'm not even going to be upset if they get swept in the first round, because if I know that if LeBron James gets another chip, I will sleep very peacefully.
But that's the thing is, with this bubble, this stretch of 8 games is going to be so entertaining because they matter so much in the West. Like,
oh yeah,
if the Blazers beat the Grizzlies, whew, we got something. Like we got a fight on our hands. There'll be only 2.5 games back at that point. Like, I don't know, man. What do you think the Pelicans over under is?
0.
4.5.
All right. 4.5. Oof.
Let's see their remaining schedule. Okay, Pelicans remaining schedule: Jazz, Clippers, Grizz, Kings, Wizards, Spurs, Kings, Magic. That's kind of easy. What do you think, Matt? Magic's a dub,
earlier today,
right? Kings a dub. Wizards. I mean, what do they do? Okay,
I'll tell you.
What do they?
Can we talk about the Wizards real quick?
Yeah.
Real quick, just a sidebar. Most underrated player in the league. Let's sign a petition. I'm starting this now. Sign a petition. Get Bradley Beal to the Lakers, please.
Get him anywhere. Get Bradley Beal anywhere.
Get him out of John Wall's money pit. Like,
I was gonna say, do you think he's coming out just to play with John Wall again?
No, I don't know why. John Wall, where's he been? He's like Andre Robertson.
It's unfortunate that he's been injured, yes.
That dude was
unfortunate that he hasn't been able to get back on the court. But I think, was it last week or a couple weeks ago, Stone, we were talking about, I think he'll come back and he'll be a suitable point guard, but he's obviously not going to be that star.
Yeah, he's not Supermax worthy.
So
no,
it's like,
he's gonna be. I don't know what
he's a less version of Kemba Walker. I'm saying it right now,
dude. I love John Wall. I'd love to.
Probably less than that, honestly.
Is it weird? I hate John Wall. I don't know why.
Really? I liked him in college, but his face, it just looks like such a punchable face. Like,
I guess.
Okay,
so he was punchable.
What? Who?
I don't know why the Burger King dude, bro. Like, I was just thinking about that.
The Burger King?
Yeah, Burger King, bro. I just want to punch him in the face. I'm just going to be honest.
The Burger King, bro.
His head's
I saw an ad. I saw an ad. No.
Is that even still a thing? Do they even
dude, he's still around. I don't know why.
He's like, oh, yeah, he's still around.
He's still around. He's still lurking the streets, bro. He's lurking streets. He's smoking cigarillos out in the parking lot, bro. I hate him. All right. Besides the point. Just a little tangent. I saw an ad and I just hate him. That's all.
I'm just trying to recover, bro.
What a goon, dude.
I don't even know what I was saying, bro.
Oh, Bradley Beal, get him away from John Wall. John Wall, punchable face. That's where we're at.
Okay,
send him to the Nets, bro.
Face. Oh, you mentioned Kemba.
Mm-hmm.
Not my dog, but the basketball player. Do you see his knee still isn't good? Like, he's still hurt. Like,
bro,
they thought he was going to be ready for the playoffs when they were like actually playing, and he's still not ready. Bro, that's concerning.
From everything I'd heard, I thought he was good. So
no, he's not good.
A shock.
He is not.
And I thought Dragon
Bender
was even next to LeBron.
Dragon Bender, bro.
Dragon Bender, bro.
I was on the Dragon Bender train. Not gonna lie. Porzingis just happened, I think, and I was like, dude, Dragon Bender.
Nah, not the uni.
Not the uni. What does that even mean? Okay,
unicorn. He ain't a unicorn.
We did a little Blazers thing. What else do you guys want to talk about the NBA? Nothing. Anything else? Anyone?
Ready for Thursday, bro.
All
You
right,
want to preview
actually-
those games?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I want Peyton's MVP real quick. Peyton, who's your MVP?
Send
LeBron
it.
James.
Okay.
I love it.
Rookie of the year.
No, wait.
Already
Let me take that
Nope,
back.
you already said it. Set in
No,
stone.
wait.
You
I want
gotta
to
commit
piggyback
to
on
it.
this. Will he win it though?
No,
No.
he's not my
LeBron
MVP.
James. LeBron
Maybe
James.
if the regular season played out, yes. But
If
no,
everybody
no.
was just understand greatness and like the league actually made sense, like the league does not make sense. Like, why did you have to take Kobe Bryant from us? That doesn't make sense. But that's beside the point.
Why do you
If,
gotta bring that
if
up?
the world made sense, LeBron James would be MVP every single year. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
And the biggest thing against him is he has Anthony Davis.
Okay.
But-
I hate that argument because that's not an argument when, like, Giannis is playing 30 minutes a game. How can you be valuable to your team like that if you're blowing them out and then you don't have to play for 20 minutes? You know what I mean?
You
Like,
know, I
that
understand.
argument's
I'm
the
just saying
same.
because the media is stupid, bro.
They vote on this award,
I know. That's what I'm saying. The media is stupid. They put that out there
but okay.
that LeBron's playing with Anthony Davis, blah blah blah. Okay, Giannis is doing this all by himself. He has no other superstar
But
next
he's
to
not,
him.
bro.
playing
His
out
whole
in the
team
East.
equals a superstar.
Bro, I get it.
And
As
like,
I get it. I'm grounded in reality.
I just
understand.
hate it just switches every year. When Russell Westbrook won MVP, he's like, dude, he's the only person on that team. Yeah, they're the freaking 6th seed. Who cares? Like, I don't know, man. It's just so like flip floppy. And then like D Rose wins the MVP literally only because he's playing in Chicago. If he's anywhere else, bro, he doesn't win the MVP. Like, it's just so annoying, man. Like, I just need consistency.
Narrative-driven awards.
I just need consistency.
Narrative-driven. That's why. I mean, I'm pretty sure if freaking Zion would have played this whole season, he'd probably be winning the MVP. Come on, you already know that would have happened.
Okay. Peter, who's your rookie of the year? Ja? Pete.
Rui Hachimura.
Okay, I like
kidding.
it. Rui Hachimura. Depoy.
I'm kidding. Yeah. Ja.
Defensive player of the year.
Ooh. Anthony Davis.
Okay. Coach of the year. Terry Stotts.
Terry Stotts.
Mike Malone.
Oh, nice pick.
Okay. Yeah.
6th man of
I
the
like
year.
Michael. 6 man?
Yeah.
It's a twist.
Magic City Hot Wings, Lou Will.
Lou Will or Montrezl Harrell.
Okay. Most improved.
Ooh, Brandon Ingram
Oh, good pick.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
in his bag.
So you wanted us to
I
preview
love
the
it.
games
Ran through that.
for Thursday?
Yeah, just preview the games Thursday. So we got Lakers Clippers. Well, first would be Pelicans Jazz, and then Lakers Clippers.
Okay. Here's my problem with the Jazz. They're probably going to move out of whatever spot they're in right now, like in the playoffs. Like, Bogdanovich was so important to their team, and he's just not there, bro. Like, it's too reliant on Mike Conley, and Mike Conley was a total zero this season.
I was about to say, and Mike Conley's not doing him any favors.
Yeah, so like, Donovan Mitchell, dude, like, I've just seen him get outplayed so many times. Like, I don't know. Do you want to pick a winner here? Like, are we picking?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
What's the line?
Yeah.
Who's winning that game?
I want to look at the line first. Fill some time. Games lines.
I'm gonna say I don't even need to look at that. I think I'm gonna still take the Jazz because Zion's not playing that game. So
He's not? I thought he was gonna be ready to go. He got out of quarantine.
I didn't.
He's done quarantining.
Yeah, but I thought they were gonna wait to play him. I didn't think they were gonna play him.
I do remember hearing that he might not play.
Yeah. So I don't think he's gonna play because they baby him already.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna go with the Jazz, but that's just me.
So the line opened at Utah -1.5. It's now New Orleans -1. So New Orleans a slight favorite. I think the Pelicans are probably going to win this game because I don't like the Jazz at all right now, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, if JJ Redick wants to make the playoffs too, he's gonna score 60.
who do you think's gonna win, Peter?
Hmm, I want to say the Jazz because I really like Donovan Mitchell,
Yeah.
but Pelicans because Donovan Mitchell is not good in the clutch.
He's not.
Hot take.
He's not.
Hot take.
He's
Yeah, he's not
honestly,
good in
is
the
that
clutch.
hot take? Is he even good at all?
Yes, he's a very efficient player. I
Okay.
think he's a great.
The
Is he
thing-
though?
I just hate
Yeah.
like the rookie of the year thing, right? Like, I just can't get with the people that like they picked a horse. Some people pick Donovan Mitchell, right? And they feel like they have to stick with that horse. You know what I mean? Like, they have to support him. Like, bro, if he's not playing well, he's not playing well. Like, you just gotta.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Take us on, Roach. What's the next game?
All right, so we got Clippers Lakers,
Mm-hmm.
9 p.m. Eastern. Can't wait for it.
No Lou Williams, right?
No Lou Williams, he'll still be in quarantine. I don't know about Montrezl Harrell or.
Was he partying with like Jack Harlow?
I don't know.
I
He was
have
at
no
a club.
idea, bro. I've heard so many things.
He was at
I've
a
heard
club.
Jack
I don't
Harlow.
know. I don't know about Montrezl Harrell, and I don't even remember who the other one was that had to leave. If I'm being honest,
I'll look it up. But
but
okay, say
depending
they're
on
gonna be
their, it depends on their status. Actually, it doesn't because I'm taking the Lakers regardless, bro. Are you kidding me?
there. Okay, here are the players that are not there right now: Victor Zubac, Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverly, Landry Shamet, Lou Williams. So
They're not there right now.
they're not there right now. So they could.
So-
wait, they might be. I don't know. Let me see. Um.
I'm not,
will they
like I said, I'm not
play?
gonna lie. I don't know who's
Question
in or
mark?
out. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know who's in or out. The only if question mark I got is Anthony Davis. I saw he might not go. If they're missing all those players, Anthony Davis isn't playing, but they still got LeBron. And I'm telling you now, dude, J.R. Smith is gonna be a difference maker on this team.
Yes.
And if you don't think he is, you're lying to yourself.
Hot take. Deion Waiters about to be a efficient player.
The ultimate heat check, bro. The best player the bubble's ever seen.
Man who
They
OD'd on
don't
a
want they don't want Waiter
edible.
Island, dude. That's all I'm saying. Don't get caught.
I think the Lakers are probably gonna win this game too. I just don't think the Clippers care, if I'm being honest. Like,
Yeah,
they
that
can't
too.
they can't really move up. They can move down, but I don't know, man.
They're making the playoffs. Yeah. I mean,
So
yeah.
Lakers are -4.5 favorite. It's crazy because the Clippers opened at -1.5. That swung 5 points because everyone's betting the Lakers. So
Yeah.
okay, so it still says Montrezl Harrell in all them is day to day. So if they don't play, that's definitely a dub. Like,
Has to be.
Morris is getting dunked on. Joaquim's getting dunked on like the old days. All right,
I love it.
so we're winding down. Peyton, let's talk about our love for golf real quick.
Oh,
hate to see it.
yes.
Take a seat,
golf.
Roach. Go get me my coffee.
Cream and sugar?
Yeah, 3 cream, 3 sugar. So,
Gotcha.
what did you do? You play 9 usually? That's what I usually don't play 18.
Mm.
You
So
play,
usually how it goes.
you play 9, bro. Stop it.
First of all, I saw this video. Well, this girl that I am currently seeing sends me a video and it
Ooh.
says, "Boys do not mature."
Oh yeah, they just transitioned to golf.
They transition from Xbox to golf, and to be honest, that's very, very accurate.
It is.
For some.
I say, yeah, for some. I mean, I would definitely say like all of us are a little more mature for our age. I'm not pointing any fingers to anybody, but there are some people that are not as mature, and that's okay. That's all right. But back to the golf thing. That's for another topic.
What the heck? did I-
What?
To the
Yeah,
golf, the golf thing. I'm just leading off of that tweet. I just thought of that when you said that. I'm sorry. That it's another video too. It's about this guy like running over his friend in a golf cart, but that's what's up.
Breaking news: Harrell will miss the opener.
Yep. Hammer the
Ooh.
Lakers. Hammer the Lakers. Everyone bet everything you have on the
Send
Lakers.
it.
Woj just tweets. Lakers win. But no. So this is usually how it goes. We usually get 18. First 9, I kind of struggle, and I slice everything to the right. Just to be honest. So
bro.
to put it in perspective, I was teeing off on a par 5, and I was aiming at another course, and somebody said, "Are you trying to hit us?" I said, "No, please watch this." And I hit it, and I hit it more towards the. I still hit it on the right side. I hooked it.
I know, bro. I know.
Yeah. So
I got the slice out on Monday, right? Went to go play. First tee shot, sliced it right, bro. I was hitting everything down the middle on Monday. Didn't matter by the end of it.
Brutal. Yeah, it doesn't matter. When I'm hitting, 225 bombs into the woods, I'm just there, I'm just that's my America.
How many drop balls do you take in a round?
I don't take mulligans, baby. I go find that ball.
No, you don't. Shut up.
Oh, you think I'm kidding, bro?
No, you dropped the ball without anybody knowing, dude. Oh, my ball's right here, bro.
I've never done that, to be completely honest. Okay. I've played a couple mulligans sometimes. Sometimes when you're at the bottom of when you're at the bottom of a hole or at the bottom of a pond that's
so
2 courses away, you kind of got to play. You got to kind of play a mulligan.
We played this course today. It's all woods, bro, and I'm not going through that. So I'm like, yeah, I'm taking a drop here. I'm like, I'm taking a drop, bro.
Well, see, here's the thing. I have the ultimate kryptonite of getting absolutely, I wouldn't say plastered, but I get tipsy because by usually the 6th or 7th hole, I'm contemplating throwing my pitching wedge across the street.
It's not even yours, isn't it? Is
What?
John's?
Don't matter. I'll buy him a new one.
Bro, so, okay. What do you shoot? You're avoiding the question. What did you shoot? 110?
Let's see. No. Okay. Last the last course I played, I didn't keep track because I played with the girl I'm seeing, and I played with her dad and her little brothers. So I didn't really take it serious. It was more or less just like having fun, and I felt like I shot better doing there. Like, for instance, we shot on a par. So I actually shot there's 3 par 3s, and out of the 3, I shot for par on 2 of them. That's pretty good. I actually on a par 4, I took 3 strokes, which is pretty insane. So I have more fun. So I think not keeping track's more fun, but I don't know. It gets lost in transition.
Okay, well, one time you sent me a scorecard. You shot 54 on a 9.
Yes,
I just shot a 55 today. That's not good, in case you're wondering, Roach.
Yeah, that's horrible.
The par is 36. So,
is that base? It's always 36.
No, I mean, no, just the course that I shot.
Okay,
it's either 36 or 35 usually around there. But yeah, I shot a 55. Best round of my life, probably. But okay, took an 8 on 7 today. Okay, I chunked the first one, but I hit it 4 feet, so I gotta play that. I'm like, dang, gotta play that. I do it again, and then I 3-putt on the green, so that's cool. It's a frustrating game, Roach. It's a frustrating game, but I love it.
I got a golf story of my own to tell, so don't want to blow you guys out of the water here, but I'm a big putt-putt guy. And I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty nasty on the putt-putt greens. So I remember this one time a few years back, we're out, we would always go putt-putting with my grandpa on Father's Day. Me, my brother, my cousins, whatever. And we're just enjoying ourselves, having a good time. Get a hole-in-one. Okay, I got a hole-in-one on this random hole. Blah, blah, blah. Get to the end, and they're checking our scorecards, and you got a hole-in-one on this hole. Well, that was our mystery hole for the day, so you just won another game. I was like, oh, dope. So yeah, that was a pretty cool story from when I putt-putted.
Yikes.
When I was 17,
Stone, you're gonna have to
putting.
take me out. I need to learn the
Bro,
golfing.
all right,
strats.
let's go, bro. You can use my clubs, dude. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know if I want you to use my clubs,
You can use mine. You can use mine. When I
bro.
was 17,
we need to go.
speaking of putt, when I was
I'm not down
17,
there.
What?
what?
Stone was like, "We need to go." I'm like, "Well, I'm not down there."
All right, Peyton. I'm sorry you were rudely
Oh,
interrupted.
I was gonna say, when I was 17 once, I went putt putting with this work group, Cutco. I don't even want to get into that. We went putt putting and I teed off. I hit an absolute missile into this like big giraffe thing, and I got kicked out of this putt course.
You
up in
teed
Michigan.
out, dude. I totally like didn't hear that right. When you teed off, I was like, "Oh, he's talking about actual golf." And then I
No,
remembered you said
like,
putt.
Yeah, I played 1 through 10 with my boss, and he said, "I bet you won't tee off," and I lost, so I had to tee off. And I thought I was going to lose my job or something, but no, I just got kicked out. So
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, on that note, I think that's it for the Untitled Pod. Good job, everybody. Good job, Peyton. Drop your socials right now. Social media. Hit
yeah,
it.
you guys can follow me at Peyton Manring. It's PeytonManring
Like
at
Peyton
every
Manning?
just like Peyton
With an
Manning.
R.
Just second N is going to be an R. You can follow me at Instagram, Twitter. Add me on Facebook at Peyton Manring. You can see all my Facebook posts about me selling cars.
Make sure to
I
leave a
don't have
review on Yelp about Raceco and Mazda.
Yeah, give me that good review.
All right, Roach. Social. Hit it.
LR Rocha 343, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me on Facebook at Lorenzo Rocha. You can see all my pictures too. I got some stuff on there. Yeah, go ahead, Stone. Plug yourself.
Follow me, Stone on Wall, everything except for Twitter. That's Stone 2 Wall because I was too young to have a Twitter that was Stone on Wall. I was 13 when I made it. Got banned retroactively like 2 years ago.
Rip.
Don't add me on Facebook because I'm not 30. All right, see ya.
Peace.